I'm in this position now, I'm going to use my low squat position to help push the purchase off of my bicep as well, okay? So look, I'm nice and low, keeping my elbows nice and tight here to my knees. If I start to feel off balance, look, I can always pop up, okay? So if I feel like I'm getting tipped over, I'm not going to just commit to the squat that much. If I ever am feeling like I'm losing position, I can always step up here, okay? And now I can work, get back to this position, and now work to the outside again. So to break these grips, okay, if she starts to extend the leg on the spider hook, I'm going to follow so I don't lose my balance, okay, otherwise I'm going to get tipped over. So my whole body is going to follow to the side, and I can use my knee here to her ankle to pop up this grip. Okay, I don't need to break the grip on the sleeve. I just need to disconnect the feet from the biceps. So I don't need to be like punching grips off. This is a lot of energy just for Libby to then retake those grips, right? So I'm going to focus on getting the feet disconnected so that the guard is useless now. If she has her feet disconnected but she keeps my sleeves, okay, I can armbar her and I can easily pass. So I'm not concerned about her having grips. I'm concerned about her feet having purchase on me and pressure. So when I'm here, she extends one leg, I'm going to follow. Okay, so look, my knee's behind her knee, and now my other knee is behind her ankle. I can push, rotate, and get my hand to the inside. Once I'm here, I'm going to take a grip on the bottom leg, and now I'm going to circle towards the other side a little bit. So I'm going to bring my weight over, circle, and take the grip again here. And once I have the dominant grips, I can pop up into position here. Baby's going to bring her knees tight to her chest to close that space. And now I just need to make sure she can't get the purchase back on my biceps. So the way I like to do this is I like to punch down on the grips. So whenever she tries to rotate her feet in, I punch down. Okay, I'm not going to be like super tight with this. I need to be fluid. I need to be constantly moving. I'm also not going to hang around here for a long time because eventually she will get her feet to my biceps. So as soon as I have my strong grips, look, I'm going to do that same movement, move my legs out to the side. Only this time, I'm going to take myself higher than parallel to her hips. So my whole body's going to come up more on a diagonal, facing her bottom hip. So I'm pressuring my weight into her. I circle to the outside, and I'm going to do that same movement. I push weight into the top hip. I punch down with this arm here that's controlling the leg. And I'm going to meet my body to her hips to fill that space. So I'm here, she has the feet in the biceps, she extends, I follow. So I don't lose balance. I kick, rotate, I take my grip on this side, same thing, I can bring my weight over to the center, circle, and now I have control. Ideally, I would immediately take the grips and come to the outside, but most of the time, my partner's going to respond. So once I'm here, I come to the outside, I punch this leg down, and I meet my body to her hips. So I completely close this space. Now what I want you to focus on, okay, this is a very basic Toriando, right? But what I want you to focus on is when I meet my shoulder to her hips here, once I close this space, is my head positioning. Right now, it's facing this bottom hip. And what can happen if I'm facing down like this, she's going to take extend that arm, shrimp out, and she's going to recover guard. So rather than leaving my head facing the hips here, which is really common, okay, when I'm down here, especially if you're smaller than your partner, they already have the arm extended. They don't have to push your weight down. You've already put your own weight down here. So Libby's arm is already extended, and it's very easy for her to shrink her hips out, and she's not using any energy to do that. As opposed to, sorry, when I circle here, look at the difference. My head's facing up towards that top shoulder. Now she can still try and press me down, but she has to literally bench press me. Some people will be able to bench press you down, but they'll at least be tired. Okay, I'm not going to lie and say it's fail safe. If they can do that, I'm quite impressed, to be honest. Okay, but I'm going to keep my head facing this top shoulder. Okay, if they're really strong, you can come up onto your toes. Okay, but only meet as much pressure as you need to. So if she's barely pushing, you barely need to respond, right? There's no point in wasting energy, but if she's like roid raging, you know what, Libby, she's always roid raging on mom. So if I'm here, she's like pushing, look, I'm driving back here until I'm satisfied with my positioning. Okay, so I'm keeping my head pointing towards that top shoulder. So I have this like diagonal from the hip to the top shoulder here, and now she has to push down, and this is a very weak position to push from. Okay, so I've still got the grips when I'm here. I'm going to release this bottom arm. I'm going to circle it up. Okay, I can grip behind here. You can take horse collar. You can take any grip along the back. Okay, I don't really mind what grips you take. You're controlling the hips. That's where you're focusing, and where you're putting your body is what's important. So once I'm here, I'm just going to grip the belt. Keep my weight nice and strong. If she tries to tip me this way, I sit back. Okay, if she's pushed me away, I meet the weight forward. Once I'm happy here, I can release this grip now, and I'm going to focus on catching the elbow, because a lot of the time when my partner's hips are turned away like this, they'll opt to. So if I catch the elbow, I can slow that down nice and easy here and control the pace in which she turns. Okay, so once I'm here, I can work my way up, or I can track the back stick. Okay, so from the start, I'm going to start with the feet and the biceps. So partner's got her grips here. We're in a spider guard. Okay, I'm going to meet the grips. Okay, so I've got connection to her, so I can't just fall over. She's going to extend one leg. I'm going to follow. Okay, staying in this low squat. So my knees behind her knee. I bring my back leg behind to pop the foot from the bicep. So I pop it away, rotate, and then I catch. Okay, from here now, I'm going to move my way over, circle my hand to the inside, and now look, I've got the two pant grips, nice and strong, and whenever she tries to bring her feet in, look, I'm moving until I'm happy with my positioning. Okay, once I'm here, I circle, I'm going to punch this down, and look, my shoulder's going to meet her belt, but straight away, I'm running my legs behind Libby's legs, I'm looking up towards that top shoulder. She tries to push me away. Okay, very difficult. At the very least, it's tiring. Okay, if again, they're real strong, I like to try and pull this up off the mat. So if they're trying to push with their foot, I can pull this up. Okay, now from here, I can transition my grip, catch that elbow because I can predict she might turtle away, and I can work my way up to side control. Grab her hair on the way. All right, we all happy? 1, 2. Your eyes.